Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Countdown to Queen Naomi's triumphant return into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Here, it happens to be the political twists that involve anti-blow. Report reaching us right now is that they have turned the whole Queen Naomi's return into the palace into a political jamboree. That is not a small something, no. That as we are hearing, as it is alleged, as it is reported, as it is no be me talk calmly, as it is rumored, though, is that, when the Ooni of Ife took over in 2015, you do know that I brought this story here sometime that there were 47 princes that came out to contest for that position. Now, the Ooni of the Ile Ife has 5 ruling houses. If I am not mistaken, I stand to be corrected, de la right. I am not perfect. These are all alleged information, okay? Now they have the Ooni Gisi, they have the Ooni Ugboro, they have the Ooni Laftugo, and they have, I don't know, I can't pronounce them. Sorry, people. Okay, with due respect, please. Okay. So there are 5 ruling houses. Now, the way they do their own royalty in the Ile Ife, the fact that you have given birth to a son does not necessarily mean that son is going to be a king. That anybody from these 5 ruling houses, any boy can be a king. Okay? And so what they do, they train, they prepare, they put these boys under their tutelage so that when that time comes, they are able to stand up to that position. So they had 47 princes that came out to contest this position, that Ooni of Ife, this stool, okay? And including Ooni of Ife's brothers. There is a dark one, Ade, also that also contested with the Ooni of Ife. But when it does at that time seem as though the kingmakers were preferring the Ooni of Ife, their papa Paropo say Ade should step down. Ade was very unhappy because, of course, he is the senior, but they had to listen to their father. They have a lot of respect for their father. Now, they say the Gusi ruling house had been marginalized for the longest of time. They had some kind of court issue. They went to court, and there was this declaration that the next king was going to go to the Gusi ruling house. But they said this other ruling house where Blow Blow comes from was the biggest contender they had. And for them to have arrived on a compromise, they say that if Gusi house takes it, whoever takes it will marry a daughter from their own ruling house. And that was how they concluded that Kabiyesi should go ahead and take it, and Kabiyesi should marry their daughter. And that was why, this relationship between Blow Blow and Kabiyesi is said to have lasted for God knows how long. But when this happened, Kabiyesi had to also take their daughter as wife. They said when Kabiyesi did not take their daughter at first, that period where he went to go and take Queen Naomi after the Wurola, it has been politics the entire time, because when Kabiyesi took over the position, they said that there was an Ifa priest that said that the god was asking for a royal blood from Benin to join Kabiyesi on that stool, and so that they can run that race very well. But the royal blood came, who was Wurola. I think it did not work, and that was how the whole thing scattered, and Kabiyesi went and brought Olori Naomi. So right now, the political twist is that these people are saying that they had an agreement. Kabiyesi stood up to his own side of the agreement. That's the Ooni of Ife, as it is alleged. And right now, Kabiyesi wants to renege on that agreement by throwing that lady out. That if that lady is thrown out, there will be a problem. Now, you do know that even the governor of the state has a way of interfering in all of these things. They have made it that way. Sometimes it's political and all of that. And you know that the other ruling house is saying that if that woman leaves the palace, as a matter of fact, even this is not even an issue from what they are saying. It's not about even going to the Olori quarters to go and stay, that she is not staying in the Olori quarters, that she will marry the Ooni of Ife and she will stay inside the palace. That was the agreement. That if that does not hold, it means that Kabiyesi has not lived up to the agreement that they had, and that will begin to cause a lot of problems, because already they said it is bringing a lot of problems, it is causing a lot of problems. So this is not about who I love, who I do not love. This is not about love. This is all about the agreement, the politics, and all of that. This is what this is about. It's not a small something. No. They said that politically, this the pressure is mounting on the Ooni of Ife to do the needful and get blah blah back into the palace. That these people are saying that it was an agreement. But the question that a lot of people are asking is that, so if it was an agreement and you find out that you don't feel safe before this woman, should you go on with that agreement? What kind of agreement is that? And that is what we don't understand. Now, if this information is true, it means that no matter what happens, Kabiyesi is supposed to keep Bloblo in the palace of the Ooni of Ife because of that agreement, because he cannot go back on that agreement. That was what they agreed on. And then again, it has to do with a ruling house, okay? It has to do with another ruling house who has been competing these two with the Ooni of Ife. And so what that means is that traditionally, politically, if he does not live up to that agreement, there is going to be a problem. And they said he is saying that whatever wants to happen in this war, like let it happen, he is not. That he would rather have his wife Olori Naomi and his son back than have any other thing, that nothing is going to happen. They say Kabiyesi is very adamant that all they want to do is to cause problems. All they want to do is to ensure that Queen Naomi does not come, and that is why they are bringing the political angle of this. They say the political twist has become like a pin on Kabiyesi's neck, that the man is not sleeping, the man is not happy, the man is so sad about the way these people are taking this thing with Blow. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe, just maybe, he needs to, withdraw his intention from, divorcing Blow. Let Blow come and stay in the Olori's quarters. Maybe that is the way to solve this, because when you marry a wife, you can put the wife where you want to put the wife. Maybe that is just the way to solve it. If instead of him to say that Bloblo should go, Bloblo should come to the Olori's quarters. But they said he is saying no, that he does not want that. He is done, he is tired, he is going, he doesn't want again. And this is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.